Hey guys, today we'll be talking about the use of teleconverters and more specifically the Sony 2x teleconverter, which I've been using for more than 2 years now. Mostly with the Sony 200 to 600 mm, but recently also with the 70 to 200 mm. Without spoiling anything, I must say that this teleconverter is something that I always carry with me. Why? I'll let you know. And we'll be talking about both the pros and the cons that I'm experiencing when using this teleconverter, and also my thoughts on teleconverters in general. So, no matter if you use Sony just like me or another brand and consider maybe buying a teleconverter for yourself, this video is definitely for you. Let's just get started. First up, the obvious advantage. With a teleconverter you can increase the focal length of your lens, meaning you get more zoom. And especially with this 2x teleconverter, you effectively double the reach of your lens. That means this little guy turns my 200 to 600 mm into a stunningly 400 to 1200 mm, and the 70 to 200 mm becomes a 140 to 400 mm, allowing me to get way closer to distant subjects without actually being physically closer. That truly comes in handy when filming wildlife, since my options for cropping in is limited compared to photos. But also when trying to shoot really shy animals, where it's hard to get near them and also get the natural behavior of the animals with less chance to disturb them. That's pretty important. The teleconverter looks like this. The only thing you do is that you place it in between your camera and your lens, like this. There you go. Pretty simple. And now you've doubled the reach. I also use the teleconverter to get closer to details. For example, when I was filming a buzzard eating of her hair with my 600 mm, I could get amazingly full body shots of the action. But with the 2x teleconverter attached, I could get really close to all the details, like its huge claws grabbing the hare's fur when it eats, and how it rips the meat apart, and get some really intimate close-ups of the eyes. Those details that you don't otherwise get to see. So for me, it's definitely a game changer in wildlife filmmaking. Though it sounds amazing to get that extra reach, the most obvious downside is the significant reduction in aperture size. If your lens has an f2.8 maximum aperture just like this one, it becomes a 5.6 with a 2x teleconverter attached. And my 200 to 600 mm, which has an aperture of f5.6 to 6.3, becomes an f11 to 13. So just like it doubles the reach, it also doubles the f-stop, or aperture if you will. This has a really big impact on low light performance and requires a lot of your camera capabilities. And it obviously also affects the depth of field. So that is something you have to consider and keep in mind if you can live with. Just to mention, Sony also have a smaller 1.4 converter, giving a little less zoom than this one. But it also have a smaller effect on the aperture. I haven't tried it though, and to be honest, I don't know what else is on the market for other brands and stuff, but that is something you can research yourself based on your needs. Having a teleconverter in your kit adds versatility. It's a little compact accessory that you can easily carry around, giving you the flexibility to switch between a standard focal length and a longer reach as needed. And it fits just right in your pocket, so you don't even have to take off your bag to find it as you would if you have to change lenses. So it's really easy to have with you. Another cool thing about it is that it works seamlessly with both the 70 to 200 mm and the 200 to 600 mm lenses from Sony, maintaining autofocus capabilities. This is crucial for capturing fast-moving subjects, such as wildlife. But how other converters work in different systems, I don't know. But for me, it's really important to keep the ability of autofocus, and Sony has done a great job doing so with this one. Though I must say, I've sometimes experienced that it can be slightly harder to get the focus right once in a while, but not something of greater issue or importance in my opinion. I know that not all lenses are compatible with teleconverters, so ensure that your lens supports a teleconverter before buying one. But this one is for me a must-have when having both these two lenses, the 70-200 and the 200-600mm. And this teleconverter is designed to maintain image quality. I understand that most modern converters are, but you might notice a slight decrease in sharpness and contrast. I'm not finding it to be of any issue, and to be honest, I am really impressed with the quality, but it's something I just have to mention. So, to wrap it up, this Sony 2x teleconverter is a powerful tool that extends the reach of your lenses, but it's essential to weigh the pros and the cons before buying one for yourself. If you're shooting in well-lit conditions and can compensate for the aperture loss, it can be a fantastic addition to your kit, a game changer, and a true friend of a wildlife photographer, or especially wildlife filmmaker just as myself. Just be aware of its limitations and you're all set. With that said, I've come to the end of this video. Let me know if you have any questions and if you would like me to make more of these gear videos. As I've mentioned before, I am not a gear expert, but I can talk from my own experiences and hopefully you'll find it useful. Let me know. So, thank you for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe to support me. It would mean a lot. Hope to see you in the next video. Take care, guys. Bye.